Here's how to put yourself or your characters into any video you like with Nano Banana Pro and Kling 2.6 motion control. You're also going to learn exactly how to create reference motion videos for any movement you need inside of ElevenLabs. Let's begin. So the main video model we're going to be using is Kling 2.6 motion control, and there's one important thing that you need to know so you don't waste your time or your credits, and that's the difference between the two modes, match image and match video. For the match image mode, the video generation is capped at a maximum of 10 seconds. This mode prioritizes maintaining specific details such as textures and facial features of the original image that's been uploaded. Movement here is secondary to the character consistency, which can lead to a limited range of movement if the pose of the character is restrictive, because the AI attempts to deform the static image pixels to follow the reference path without losing identity of the original image and character. Now, whereas match video mode supports longer generations up to a maximum of 30 seconds, and this mode prioritizes the exact skeletal movement and camera trajectory of the reference clip. So the target character may physically stretch or change proportions to align with the reference body's geometry and position. And finally, spatial movements like walking through the depth of the shot or camera panning are more accurately rendered with match video mode, whereas with match image mode, Kling 2.6 motion control is more likely to make the camera movements of your shot up. So the very first thing you're going to do inside of ElevenLabs is put yourself in the shot or the scene or the outfit you want with Nano Banana Pro. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on image, and then here we're going to upload our image reference. So I've just got a shot of me here. Then we're going to paste our prompt, and we want to make sure we select the model Nano Banana Pro so we get the highest quality image, and I'm going to change the resolution to 2K. I want to see 4 different outputs, and then I'm simply going to click generate. And so now they've finished generating, we can choose our favorite one, and now we have the shot that we want to apply movement to with Kling 2.6 motion control. And so here we could simply click on video, go and change the model to Kling 2.6 motion control, drag this image in as the image reference, and then upload the video that we have to use as the motion control reference. So we apply the movements from that video to the image. But what if you don't have any reference videos? Well, here's how to make some very quickly. If we go to a new tab in ElevenLabs, we go back to image, and again, we go to the Nano Banana Pro model, and here we basically want to describe a very basic, simple shot that we can apply motion to. And here I'm using myself for fun, but obviously you could just do this with a regular mannequin. And I also do want to mention that this shot that we create right now will be the starting shot for all of the movements you create moving forward. So we can make sure to get this right. And so instead of saying with arms out to the side, I'm going to put with arms by his side. And then I've added some extra detail there just so the model knows exactly what to put. We're going to change this to 2K, and then I'm going to click generate. And so as you can see, now we've got some very basic shots that we can go and apply movement to. And so I'm going to go ahead and use this one as the start frame. And so I'm simply going to switch to video. We're going to drag and drop this into the start frame box. And here we're going to change it to Kling 2.6. And now we can prompt any movement we like. So we could prompt something like do a little tango dance, slowly walk backwards, do a ballet pirouette. And here's a bunch of different movements that you can create and generate yourself on screen right now, just to give you a little bit of inspiration. And so if we think back to the shot that we generated with Nano Banana Pro of me on the balance beam, we might want to create a dedicated movement for it. So something like hopping up and down one leg with arms in the air, because I want to apply this movement to my character on the balance beam. So I go ahead and then click generate. And now we have the movement that we've described that we can go ahead and apply to our Nano Banana Pro generation. So if we switch the model to Kling 2.6 motion control, we can drag and drop this one in as the motion video. And then if we scroll back down to our generations, I can go ahead and drag this one right here into the image. And now here we can choose the mode that we want to use, either match video or match image. And so again, match video is better at copying the exact motion, so the character and the whole image will be stretched and basically condensed so it fits the video movement perfectly. Or we can go ahead and choose match image, which is better at adding the motion into the context of the image itself. And so here I've gone ahead and generated both just so you can see the difference between the two side by side. And we're also going to show a few other examples. And as you can see, most often match video has still movement because the reference videos that we're giving it are static, whereas the match image mode is often inventing camera movement and movement within the scene itself. And right now you might be wondering, hold on, we haven't actually used any prompts with Kling 2.6 motion control itself. And this is because the prompts are optional. When you add text prompts, the text descriptions primarily dictate the background and the lighting, while the video reference actually dictates the action of the video. So all of that to say that you basically don't need them. And when I have tried adding a few prompts in there, I don't really tend to see a difference between the outputs. So I tend to just leave it blank. And so now, using Kling 2.6 motion control combined with Nano Banana Pro, you can put yourself or any of
your characters, whether you're an alien or you've just put yourself
in a pink suit, in any video you like and control the motion perfectly with reference videos, all inside of ElevenLabs. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more AI workflows and guides, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.